In today's fast moving environment, the speed at which you react to changes can make or break your operations. Manual follow ups and repetitive admin tasks not only slow you down, they increase the risk of things slipping through the cracks. That's where automation comes in. And when you pair Microsoft Power Automate with Dynamics 365 Business Central, you get a toolkit that makes building powerful, real time processes surprisingly simple. Whether it's alerting your team the moment a customer account is blocked, automatically updating records, or keeping contacts informed, Power Automate lets you connect Business Central events directly to the people who need to know with no code required. There are several ways to build an automation like this in Business Central, and the right choice depends on how precise and scalable you need it to be. One option is using Dataverse. By syncing your Business Central data to Dataverse, you can compare old and new values of a field and trigger actions only when something truly changes. This is powerful and precise, but it requires that Dataverse connection to be in place. Another approach is using AL extensions. Developers can create custom fields, capture changes with on modified triggers, and even log a complete history of updates. This is highly flexible, but it does require coding and deployment. The approach in this video uses Power Automate exclusively. This is one of the simpler ways of automation in BC. It requires no coding or additional infrastructure. So, what is this workflow going to do? It's going to email all the contacts associated with the customer when the customer is put on any kind of block. Before we start building, let's be clear on the challenges we are solving. First, we want to be able to include more than just the blocked status in our emails. Things like the customer's credit limit, their current balance, or any other details that help the recipient quickly understand the context. Second, we want to trigger the email only when the blocked status changes, and specifically when the new status still means the customer is blocked. If someone clears the block, we don't want to send an unnecessary alert. Third, we want the notification to go to all the contacts associated with the account, not just a single static address. That way, everyone who needs to know, salespeople, account managers, operations, gets the update instantly. And finally, we need to make sure we don't try to send an email to a contact without an email address, avoiding flow errors and wasted processing. With these four requirements in mind, let's walk through the workflow that addresses them all. We begin in Power Automate by navigating to make.powerautomate.com. From the home screen, we create a new automated cloud flow, give it a clear, descriptive name. In the trigger search box, type Business Central from the list of available triggers, select when a record is modified, and click the Create button. When we add this trigger, we set the parameters: environment, like production or sandbox, company, the company where you want this workflow to run, and table, in our case, customers. This tells Power Automate exactly which records to monitor, so the flow runs whenever they are updated. Next, we add a get record step for the same customer. The trigger only gives us a subset of fields from the record, but get record pulls the complete up-to-date customer details directly from the Business Central. This means we can include richer information in the email, not just the blocked status, but also fields like credit limit, balance due, or any other data that helps the recipient quickly understand the situation. Next, we add the condition step. Let's skip past the button clicking and jump to the condition fully set up with our rules in place. To avoid false triggers, we compare the blocked status to a mirror field. In this case, we are repurposing address line 2. If the values are different and the new blocked value still indicates the customer is blocked, the flow continues. Now we handle the multi-contact requirement. Using the Find Records action on the contacts table, we filter for contacts linked to the current customer. We wrap this in an apply to each loop, and inside the loop, first check that each contact has an email address, skipping any that don't. For each valid contact, we send a tailored email with all the key details from the get record step, the customer name, the new blocked status, and any other fields that help the recipient act quickly. We then update address line 2 with the new blocked status for under both true and false, so future changes only trigger when there is a new block event. In one flow, we've addressed all 4 challenges: richer emails, precise triggering, notifications to every relevant contact, and no wasted sends to missing email addresses, all without writing a single line of code. Once your basic automation is running, there's a lot you can do to make it even more effective. First, tackle special cases like custom names with apostrophes, which require extra handling in filter queries to avoid errors. You can also refine your contact search by using unique identifiers like customer number, which ensures you always target the right people even if customer names are duplicated. And don't forget about multi-channel alerts. With Power Automate, you can send not just emails, but also Teams messages, task assignments, or even SMS, so people are reached where they are most responsive. The key is that you've now got a working, no-code foundation you can iterate on, making sure the right people are informed at the right time, every time. If you're a Business Central administrator or business lead, start by automating just one process like this. You will be amazed at how quickly it pays off. And if you work with a consultant, share this approach so they can help you fine-tune it for your unique needs. Thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments what processes you'd like to see automated next.